Hello, it's me, 1JMGames, and I'm here playing Planet Zoo. We is do be back, and in today's video, we're gonna be making a secret enclosure here, or here, or here. Okay, we don't know yet. Okay, I'm gonna leave that near the end / middle. You guys gonna find out what enclosure we do. As of right now, we're gonna make we're gonna make another petting zoo. That brings in a lot of people, as you can see here. Okay, look, a bunch of people here, a bunch of people here. I want to build something. I'll probably build it here, okay, and then connect it through the back, make a little enclosure here. But without further ado, if you guys are new and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Highly appreciate it. If you guys do want to see me build any of these enclosures, okay, go watch the previous episodes. Remember, guys, if you guys do want to leave a name suggestion and answer the secret question near the end of the video, okay, the next episode you'll get a shout out. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Okay. So the petting zoo I'm gonna be doing today is, if we go into here, okay, this just gave it away straight away. So we're gonna make a sheep and a alpine goat enclosure. Okay, they can cohabitate and they give each other enrichment, which is perfection. And I've already bought, okay, some sheeps. Look how cheap they are, actually. I need a female gold, but no one's selling female golds. And I bought one male and one female, okay, alpine goats. Okay, so let's start building the enclosure. What I'm going to be doing is, okay, splitting it up. So I'm gonna have a section here and a section here, but it's gonna be one enclosure. Does that make sense? And so going to guest gate, we're gonna put it right, I'm thinking right here. Okay, we're gonna build it out of wood, because when I think of goats / sheep, I think of like wooden stables, not like farm. Okay, farm is like chicken, pigs, cows. Okay, when I think of like wooden farm build structures, I think of goats and sheeps. It doesn't make sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but it gives that vibe. You feel me? I feel me. And so the entrance will be this way, and they'll go like this, spend a section here, go here, spend a section here, and it'll come back down here like this. So what I want to do is align this up. Okay, I got an idea. So because I like lining things up perfectly, what I'm going to do is go into here, line this bad boy up to this. There we go. That should be lined up. And now we go back to barrier. We click on guest gate, and it should be, I'm thinking like this. Okay, now we delete this. Bada bing, bada boom. I like it. So far, it looks good. It looks good to me. And then, obviously, we're going to build a glass section where people can look over. Okay, if you don't want to go in, if you're too scared to go in, which isn't a problem, it's all good in the hood. If you're too afraid to go in with the animals, okay, we don't discriminate. If you are, it's all good in the hood, okay? There's no problem with that. Okay, sometimes I'd be scared of goats. Those things are scary, the way they look at you with those demon eyes. I'm joking. That's a joke. Excuse me. Thank you. No, Siri, I wasn't saying excuse me to you. Relax, brother. Thank you. And then, okay, I'm going to shape that up better. Maybe I need to push this in a little more. Not too sure yet. And then I'm going to build out a section. Boop. And then build in a section. And it'll go all the way till here. If anything, if it doesn't align, it's all right. If it doesn't align, it's okay. Because the beauty of this game is you can always fix it after, you know? There's no rush. I'm chilling, you feel me? And these corners will have like bins, benches, and plants, okay? And then, now, the moment of truth. You guys are wondering, how am I going to do the pathway? The pathway is going to go up here, okay? And then it's going to turn here. This section's going to be, let's say, ragdoll, or like the sheep. And then this section is going to be the alpine goats. And the house / hut / building is going to be here. And that is going to be built out of the wooden structure, okay? And without further ado, our first time-lapse shall begin. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Time-lapse JM here, okay? First time-lapse of the day. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm having a great day. And let's get right into this build. And so, I wanted to try something new, something unique. You know, I want to try new things in every different enclosure, okay? Of course, okay, sometimes I might copy the same thing if it works very well. But This time I wanted to try something new. I wanted to make a wooden structure kind of build, farm build, okay, for the sheeps and goat, okay. And so I try use different builds, things that I'm not used to, see how it goes, see how it works together. If it does, if it doesn't, if it does, then I could use it in the future. If it doesn't, then I know what not to do next time. And so here you can see me using a corner piece. I've never used this piece. I want to see how it goes. And then I wanted to use the corner piece into the top piece that I did for the other farm, because that top piece really resembles a farm build, you know. I don't know what it is, but it kind of like represents it in a sense. I don't know, but to me it does, you know. But as you can see here, I'm trying to fill in the gap, fill in the sides, and I managed to do it surprisingly. And then here I spent so much time looking for the roof piece, because I was like, what is it called? What is it called? Where is it? I can't find it. And then I was looking. I tried to go over, copy that, and I was like, nah, that's not the right piece. And then I was like, finally I found it. And then of course I need to add overhang to every single section, okay, because without the overhang it looks kind of weird, it looks kind of too flush to the surface. And then I was like, this spot here is missing something, so I added a window, but then I realized if I add a window I have to fill that in, okay. And I was like, let me just add this farm piece that I did last time, and it worked. If you guys do want to put a name or like a title, or want me to spell like farm or like goat or something like that, then do let me know and I could put it in there. Here, as you can see, I'm just doing a trim, because doing a trim kind of like complements it. It ties everything together and makes it look very seamless. And that's what I'm trying to do over here. I didn't do it back because that's not what the viewers or like visitors are looking at. Then here I do a classic floor trick. I put the tile on the floor, move it down slightly, okay, right there as you can see, and then fit it in, because usually indoor is like tile, you know, where the vets come in, check on them and everything, bedding. But yeah. Hey guys, okay, this was kind of messy. I want to try something new, okay? I want to try something new, use different blocks, and I just came up with some random ass build here. But I feel like it looks good. I feel like it looks very welcoming. I think it looks good. I don't know what you guys think. Okay, let me know what you guys think, honestly. And then this, let's see, terrain, perfect amount, honestly. Maybe I will go to the right a little more here. Just for, I just want to get 2k, you know? Nope, never mind. Never mind. That's not how it works, apparently. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's pull this back a little. We're going to replace this with glass. Perfection. And then we're going to do this. And we're going to... Wait, can we move this in a little? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do it like that. And then move this section in here. Tuck it in. Perfect. Glass is perfect. I think maybe move the glass a little more. I feel like that's a good glass placement, honestly. I think that's good. And I did test how many or how much space I need for like 10. So let's say 10 adults. Okay. 10 adults is that much. And I'm at 2k. Let's say 10 adults, 10 children. It's still not like making a scratch. And then for these guys, same dealio, honestly. 10, 10, even less. Actually, I can have 10 of both. I can literally have 10 of both. Yeah, it doesn't go to 2k. Holy schmolioli. Honestly, that's nice. That's nice. That's very nice. And the reason why I'm building here, okay, is because one, this is an empty place. Two, I wanted to use this area for something. Three, I want to draw more crowds here so that guests can come down here more often. So right now they're coming here. They're like, oh, I get bad view of the wolves. I'm sad. Let's walk all the way back. Now they come here. They go for a nice view. They come down here after. They look down here. Okay, they come back here. Maybe go second round. Touch the sheep and stuff because they're upset that it was such a bad view. And I'm joking. But besides the point, now we can add the animals in. So let's do that now. So first, let's add the alpine goat. And these gaps, I'm going to fill with like decorations and stuff, like foliage, make it look pretty. Still, I need a sign for this enclosure. So if you guys do want to name any of these animals, do let me know. If you guys do want me to spell something out here, like Stinky Farm or something, I don't know. Like, let's name them something, you know. It's not there just for look. I don't think we need a barn for these animals, but I made one just because it kind of like complements it. I could low-key put this in the middle. Low-key could have, but it's okay. I feel like the corner looks nice. Like, oh, wait a minute, is that the male or female? That's a male. Enrichment 0. I got you, dog, don't worry. rocks. It just needs rocks. Bet. Honestly, you look chill, bro. How are you? Female? You look good too. Say less. Holy schmoly-oly. Okay. Now, okay. Guests can't go in here yet because I haven't done the pathway. And the reason I haven't done the pathway is because I knew these guys would need like rocks and stuff. And I wanted to make sure the rocks, tall grass and everything won't get in the way. So they don't like tall grass. I don't like tall grass. Let's maximize the size. Let's maximize the intensity. Let's do this. I might have accidentally added a little too much. It's okay. This is their side. This is their side. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Now let's add the other animals in. Nice. Explore your enclosure, brothers. And I'm gonna put the water here. Let's do that. Let's quickly do that. I forgot about the water. I didn't forget about it. I forgot to put it in after adding them in and doing the rocks. So let's do this. I think that's deep enough. And then let's water. Let's put it there. I feel like that's good. And now food tray for them. Okay. The food tray. I'm gonna get large. Let's put the large one here. Let's put one here too. I'm gonna low-key add the enrichment in now. Honestly. There. Uh-oh. That dents the floor. Bear. I like the feeder balls because when they push it around, food comes out of it, you know? And I feel like that's very good enrichment for any animal. Ah, okay. Literally a grab ball. My bad. My bad. And now, okay, let's do the pathway. And the pathway is going to be very simple. We're going to use this. No, not that big. Not that big. Not that big either. Boom. I feel like that looks good. Let's see their enrichment. Too much sand. Okay, say less. Say less, brother. Say less. I got you. Don't worry. I'm hoping when I add the others in, it's not like too much rock. If it's too much rock, then I'm going to have to bring this enclosure back here. That's my backup plan. That's my backup plan. And the reason why people can't go in there yet is because I haven't ticked all the boxes. And all the boxes is hygiene. Stand. Let's do this. Let's put one there. Let's put one there. Let's put one here. Let's put one here. Bada bing, bada boom. Now they should be able to go in there. And without further ado, let's add some donation boxes. Because how else am I meant to run this? It's not free. There we go. And then information board and stuff like that. I'm going to do. Let's duplicate this. And then we need to add some audio. Wait, chat. Do I even have audio for the wolves here? Let's do Alpine. Let's see his trajectory. Huh? I like that. Let's move it. No, I didn't want to duplicate. I wanted to move it. Move it. I like to move it. You know? So, because the pathway is here, I'm going to make the rotation of the curvature around the path more so than anything else. Let's do that. And then let's duplicate it over. The reason why I'm going to prioritize the alpines is because the alpine, I have 2 gold alpines. And I have only 1 gold sheep. So sheep, it will be less. I don't know if people are going to use it though. I don't know why they're not using it. Okay, the sheeps have been added. Let's check their enrichment. Ooh, too much rock. I knew it. I knew there would be too much rock. And so what I'm going to do is expansion. Expansion time. I knew there would be too much rock, chat. Not much I could do. I expanded the space, bro. Right, let's add a little less then. Chat, look at this. Okay. They need 10%. There we go. Are you guys good now? Okay, everyone's good. Okay, thank God. Everyone's good. Damn. Holy schmoly-oly. I hope this goes well. Honestly. And then, obviously, this thing. Let's do this. Let's add it here. And let's add it here. Okay, we're gonna add wolf, timber wolf, timber wolf. There we go. And then donation bins out here. And we're gonna make it so not everyone can go out. Okay, we're gonna reduce the amount of people that can go pet the animals. And to do that, we go to here. We go to few. There you go. It's just a visual thing. Oh my god, they get babies. Look how many people there are here, man. A lot of people are gonna come down here now. A lot. So I'm gonna make sure to put some bins as well. So I increase everyone's food quality. Because if you increase the food quality, it makes them live longer. And you see their animal star rating. That's how the public sees them, okay? So the more star rating, the more of like a hawk they are. So like, people will be like, yo, you know, on the internet, they'll be like, yo, you know, going at James Wildlife. Everyone's going to go see him because he does a funny trick. As an example, you know, like Harambe. Everyone wanted to go see Harambe after the incident and stuff like that. Like, I don't know a good example, but like, yeah. Like they become something to talk about essentially, which is cool. I added another animal, so I think I'm gonna put at 29, and this at 28. That should be good. So now let's see guests. So they're thirsty and hungry again, because they have to walk more. And so I'm putting benches down. I need to put some benches down. Are there any benches here? There are. Okay. Damn, look how many people there are here. Lynx is like one of the most popular ones. So if we go to zoo, we go on overview. Lynx is the most appealed one. And then it's the Herman turtle for exhibits. Okay, guys, I'm having an issue where the foxes get nervous. And they get scared and their welfare goes from 100% to 0 in like seconds. So what I'm going to want to do is add these little windows, but like along the fence. So I'm not going to get rid of the fence because it looks good, but I'm going to put a one-sided window blocking the view for them to... Okay, I'm basically going to cover the view for the foxes so the foxes can't see the humans. I put signs that say, shh, don't speak too loud and stuff like that, but nope. So low-key, what I'm going to do is get this one window. I'm going to sink it into a level of... I think that's good like that. And I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to then... advance move it so it's lined with the fencing. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then I'm going to duplicate this all around. And this is going to take some time, but it's worth it if they don't get stressed anymore. Because I have to deal with them getting stressed every single time. And it gets tedious, honestly. It's because they would get upset and then protesters would come in. And I'm trying to plan out where I'm going to do things. And then it gets a little repetitive, you know? Look, I put 3 here. Like, I can't make this stuff up. I put 3 here and still they get stressed. So what more can I do, honestly, than add these barriers? So now it'll be like this for them, which I think is best case scenario. And then what I'm gonna do is duplicate this over. Okay, it's done. So hopefully that will be enough to stop them from, like, you know, panicking and stuff, honestly. Because now they have to be quiet and it's only one way. I'm going to delete one of these because the coverage isn't that. And so, like, if you go to this heat map, go to this security, click on show all, and then show do not disturb, you can see all the signs and their effective areas. So these guys started getting stressed, so I put these around. These guys don't really care because they like human interaction. Same here. These guys did, so I put these. That's insane. But yeah, like I mentioned, this episode we're going to do the enclosure here. Gray seal. So gray seals. Okay, let's take a look at these guys. Okay, gray seals, they need water. Okay, let's say we're going to get like 10 of these guys. Okay, 10 with 10 babies. I always do 10, 10. Wait, they don't need that much space. They need a low water. Wait, I can add a lot. Honestly, let's see their requirements. 3 to 8. Okay, fair, fair, fair. 10 won't be that bad then. We can't have 10, but 10 wouldn't be bad. 2 males and up to 8 females. Okay, I like that. They have no cohabitated species. We saw their requirements. Let's go to a market, see if anything's up for sale. But yeah, the habitat where the staff will go into will be here. Okay, and the place they can go rest will be here. Okay, we'll build a nice little house for them. Maybe this section here. Okay, and then this all will be like land and then water here. We're gonna have like a top view, and then I might make it so that the path will go out a little like this and then dig in. Same here. It'll go down a little and we'll have like a tunnel system, and we can see the animals from underground, under the sea. You know, this is gonna be my first time trying something like this, and like I always say, you never learn unless you try, and so we shall try our best. I'm gonna cry. So I'm thinking, let's build the outline of the enclosure first and then work on it, right? So let's do that. And so if we go to barrier, we'll use null barriers for now, and the entrance will be here. So actually, let's do the door. The door will be like this. That will be the door. Can I make this into staff pathway? Perfection. Okay, that will be the door for the enclosure. Okay, and then barrier. No, something like that, right? Something like that, but maybe a little bigger. Maybe a little bigger, because this is gonna be their house. This is gonna be their house shelter where the staff can go work on them, the vets and everything. And then this is gonna be a little land because they need land, alright? And then I'm gonna dig in deep and go deep underground water. Okay, but I think they need more space than that. Let's make it so that this goes like this. Okay, let's check this out. That looks a lot better to me, honestly. That looks a lot better. And let's check 2K. That's more than enough for them. And then the water will obviously be up to like here. We'll make it go like this or something, and it will go underground. You can see them from above and below. The pathway will go around. So let's do the pathway now. And the pathway shall be blocked out once again. Oh, that was it. I'm not using all the space. My bad. I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that. There you go. And then delete this one. And then what we can do is grab this. Excuse me. Let me grab it. Thank you very much. Let's move it like this. Like this. And let's move these sections in. I'm thinking an overhang as well. So the guests can like have an overhang is what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Obviously, I'm going to delete this section. Okay, this is just like the outline. Like, this is just an outline, you know? Nothing too special, nothing too fancy. It's just like so I could visualize it, you know? Obviously, we need to fix this section. Let's do this. Boop. Easy peasy. So, this will be the outline, okay? And so, this section is going to delete. I'm going to delete this section here. And then what I'm going to do is make it so. So, yeah, I'm going to time-lapse this because it might take some time. I don't want to mess up. So, yeah. Time-lapse. Time-lapse 2 is here. This is going to be a very long time-lapse, so I hope you guys do enjoy this. This was such a nuisance to deal with. Getting both ends to meet in the middle was impossible. So what I just did is build out, down one, okay, then meet them together as you can see. Then in the middle, build a structure upwards. So I use walls, okay, to align it perfectly. Delete those floors and then boop. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I built one up and then overhang. This is where the viewers are going to come up and look at the seals. They're going to be over the water and the seals will be on the land and they can look at them. After that, I align the fencing, make sure it fits everything, make sure everything is good. More space, the better for them. So now what I'm going to do is build a tunnel underground because we need a tunnel underground to look at the big glass wall that I'm going to make. Once you guys see, you guys know what I'm doing. So this thing was a nuisance as well. These pathing, I'm not good with them. I don't know if anyone is. Like, it's such like a hassle to deal with them. You can fiddle around and get used to it, but like still. Here what I'm doing is measuring the surface, okay, the top to bottom where the staircase will be or like the pavement will be for the viewers to go look at, and I just made it that high so when the people are walking, they can look into the enclosure and be like, yo, I see these seals swimming past me, you know? If you guys know what I'm talking about, you guys know, like, do you know when you go to an aquarium and there's like a big aquarium and a big glass and you walk in front of it and you're like, holy moly, this is massive, okay? That's what I'm trying to do. Here, I'm filling in, carving out, making sure it's perfect, okay? And then doing the glass was actually so hard, okay? Like I mentioned, I love trying new things, and doing new things, you learn new things, and this did teach me a lot, okay? And it taught me how to structure the habitats to fit into unordinary terrain. Okay, honestly, look, I don't know what I'm building into there. I built into the wall and it worked somehow. I just fiddled around until it did. And here I couldn't place the water because there was gaps. And so what I do is, okay, fiddle around, make sure there is no gap. I delete, build, wall, place, and so forth. And so what I end up doing is, okay, deleting the barriers and then building in the walls and then building the barriers back up again. Okay, as you can see, I deleted it, I built in the walls and then try to place in the structure again, because that's the only way to make it snug, tight enough so the water can actually be placed in it without it being an issue. Because you're gonna have to place the water in there for the water animals, and to place the water you have to make a complete cup or like a complete dome or like a bowl, okay, for the water. If it's gaps, if there's any holes for the water to escape, the game's not gonna let you place it. And so as you can see here, I literally placed it inside the wall, filled in the gap, and it worked perfectly. Okay, it was hard, it was fiddly, but with time and effort you can do anything. Literally, I spent so long doing it, I cut out a lot of time. I spent over an hour just doing the barriers and stuff. I cut out a lot. Let's just say I cut out a lot. But I hope you guys do enjoy this so far. Like, it's actually, like, I like trying new things. I'm gonna always say it. I love trying new things, and failing teaches you. And look, I failed, learned, and it worked. Because from failing, you learn, right? And now the water's perfect. I'm happy, you're happy, and let's go. Now what I'm doing is building the structure for the seals. Okay, the seals need a good home. I don't know if they need a hard shelter, but I built one anyway just in case, just so, you know, there's something for them to go into if they need to. Okay, you never know, you never know. And here you see me doing the wall around. I was like, should I go around like this? And then I'm like, nah, let me just go straight through. I can build something here if I need. And then I'm placing walls. And then I thought to myself, why don't I connect the build to the other builds around? And I was like, yo, now I could expand it even further. So I'm using the toilet walls. I'm using the wall for the star facility. I'm just using everything as the barrier. And here I wanted to make a okay, you're gonna laugh at me. I don't care, man. Okay, I wanted a little hole for them to swim through, make it look elegant. I wanted little gaps for them to sneak into, crevices to duck into. I wanted them to have fun swimming around the enclosure, and so I built a little hole thing for them to swim through. It looked so good. Now we're building structures around the staircase. Okay, we can't make it look empty like this. It looks weird. And I thought to myself, why don't I use this empty gap to open stores? And I was like, yo, might as well, it fits perfectly. And then bada bing, bada boom. And then I was like, this staircase thingy can't be suspended in the air holding thousands of people, okay, without any structure. And so I built the structure and copy to paste it down into the enclosure, make it look like it's being held. Okay, I deleted this section because the structure is only up to there for that section, but the water section, it went down there. Besides the point, now I'm looking for fencing, and this fencing was from the Aquatic pack. I was going to build my own, but I was like, I spent too much time on this enclosure already, and these look better than anything I can do. So I was like, I might as well use this. This is an Aquatic pack. I'm making an aquatic spot. Might as well bish, bash, bosh. You feel me? I feel me. And so I copied and pasted, duplicated, made it so it was connected, aligned, made it look structured, made it look supported. Okay, if something doesn't look supported, I'm not going up there. Okay, and so I'm trying to make this look supported, so guests go up there, they stand up there, spend their time up there looking at the animals. Okay, here I'm deciding what I should do for the roof, and I was like, I was looking around, I was like, wait a minute, why don't I just use normal floors for the roof? Because this whole spot has normal roofs, and I was like, to match the theme, I might as well use normal roofs. And that's what I did, honestly. And I filled in the whole section, okay, structured everything, made it look clean, made it look nice. Now it's time to decorate the shops and stuff like that. I'm using ocean blue, or like I'm using marine blue, or like I'm using blue, okay? Because blue is like water. When I see blue things, I think I'm in a water spot. And so that's what I did. and I put nice little vegetation on top to make it look very conservation-y, you know, make it look more friendly. I'm using these aquatic bamboo thingies to make it look more like welcoming, make it look like this is a nice place to be. When you're coming, it's a grand entrance, okay? And then I was like, let me make little footpaths for these guys. And this is from the aquatic pack as well, this stone thing, aquatic stone. Okay, and I placed these all around the perimeter, and I was like, it looks so good. It actually like ties everything together. And then I decided to use the actual rock to make like the walls for the staircase up. And I was like, wait a goddamn minute, this looks very good. Okay, let me just like connect everything together. Everything's the same color, everything's amazing. And then I was like, let me do even more. Let me cover the walls with this aquatic wall. So when guests are walking to go see the animals, they're like, whoa, there's an aquatic place. Okay, when we get to this end, there's gonna be a nice view. And that's what I did. And then I placed these rocks on top of the entrance, and I spelled seal. I should have spelled gray seal, but I put seal because they are seals, but they're gray seals. Besides the point, hopefully you guys can overlook that. We needed power. Okay, we need power for these things. And I turned the power section there, and later on I move it or like add another one. And I forgot to add a water treatment, which I do later on off camera, but everything's good and dandy. Here you can see me placing bins. I later on place some donation bins. Here you can see me struggling to buy, okay, seals. Seals are expensive. I tried to buy a gold one. Someone was selling them for 4K. I'm like, who are you, bro? You know, 4K conservation. I'm only at 1K max. I'm at 600 now after buying the seal. And you know what's crazy? That seal was 1 HP. He was old. I bought it for 600, okay? 600, thinking he's gonna live for a long time, breed, spread his genes. No, broski died straight away. I had to sell him before he died, okay, to the wild. Here what I'm doing is trying to make a nice way down for the seals. So when I put the seal, they couldn't get into the water till I did this. And it doesn't make sense because then they could use the other sections as well, but they couldn't use the other section when I first put them in. Besides the point, they love sand. Okay, they love sand and rock. And you know what I did? I beach, you know, this place up. Okay, sand everywhere, rocks everywhere. So what I did with the rock is I added rock, a lot of rock, and then added sand on top of it, like dashing it. You know, like sand grazed on top of the rock. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. So as you guys saw from the... Wait, what's going on? Temperature, too hot. Okay, they needed a lot colder. Say less. Let me check. So I got everything perfect for them but the temperature. Fair enough. Wait, they spiked that much? They literally became the most appealed creature in a few minutes. Before the lynx. So they like temperature between 15 to 26. Minus 15, sorry. So let's do... I'm thinking 10. So we need to make it cooler for them. 100%. I still need male. Honestly, chat. Let's check for males. Let's check for males. YOLO? Yeah, YOLO. There we go. Send them. Send them. Okay, now what we're going to do is add, you know, a cooler. This enclosure looks sick. Oh, we got the male now too. I need a 5-star rating. Let's go. Okay, we're doing research as well, which is amazing. So then we can add like better food for them. Oh my god, this... I think this turned out a lot better. Look at this. So we put nice little entrance down here. Okay. And it wraps around here and goes back up here. But we also have an upper level here where the guests can come sit here and look at the seals. I think that's a good view. And then they have this here where they can buy snacks. Bamboo leaf. I think this... Look at the seal. Look at this entrance. Seal. Oh wait, it should be gray seal. It's okay. Same thing, same thing. I'm thinking though, we covered this with rocks. But it looks good like this. Like, it looks like it's structured like that. I still haven't seen them swim. Oh wait, look! Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at them! Oh my god. Okay, kind of scary looking. Look at them swim! Whoa. We need to add like things here, education board things. Can you guys see it though? I made nice little entrance down for them and up. Okay, I made this little tunnel. Please tell me they go through it. If they could go through it, it'd be so sick. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. I'm not done yet, obviously, but like so far, I hope you guys have been enjoying it because I spent a lot of effort into this episode, especially the others as well. Like I spent a lot of effort and time into all of them, but this one I feel like has taken the most patience because the tunnels, don't get me started on the tunnels, chat. The tunnels were a nuisance to deal with. For real, for real. Quick update, guys. Look. Baby sheep. Baby sheep. And I believe there's baby goats too. Oh my god, look. Look. Baby goats and baby sheeps. Hi, baby. Oh my god, chat. Chat, I know all of you are going to be in here. Because baby goats, baby sheeps are one of the cutest babies in the world. Holy moly, schmoly oly. Oh, bless. Let's look at these guys. So, guys, welcome back. Now it is time for the names. The names. So, what the heck? I don't remember having this many. Oh, that's a W. Okay. Now it's time for the names. Louisa wanted to name one of the animals. Okay. She wanted Great Seal, which we did. Everyone wanted Great Seal, by the way. And Louisa wanted to name one of the animals Vulcan, Atlas, Vespa. She don't mind anything. And she said, great video, by the way. Thank you very much. And so, because those are amazing names, we're going to name an amazing animal by those names. Let's get this gold one. The gold one's name's Winter right now. We're going to change it to Vespa. Boom. Name done. W's. Cookie wanted to name one of the wolves Cookie. And so this male doesn't have a name. There we go. Cookie by Cookie. W's. If you guys do want a chance to name any of these animals, feel free, okay, to leave name suggestions. And if you want to answer the secret question, feel free to. And the secret question of today's video will be Weasant or Wild Boar? Which animals would you want to see, okay? Weasant or Wild Boar? And I believe I'm going to put them around here, or here, or here, or here, okay? And we've got all this space too. If it's Weasant, I might put it here, okay? This whole section here, okay? And then this bit will go here. So yeah, feel free to name whatever you want, okay? Or like pick whatever you want. So either Weasant or Wild Boar. I'd prefer Weasant because it's near threatened, so it will be good for conservation. But Wild Boar isn't bad either, okay? They're good. I can put some mute swans in there with them, which is a W. And actually with... Oh, yeah, let's go. That'll be a W. So any of these two. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you all for coming by. It means a lot. Appreciate love and support. We did so much this episode. We fixed this enclosure. Okay, made it so foxes don't get scared. We built this thing over here, which is a success. We built this thing here that looks amazing with the seal and the nice little entrance. I love it. So yeah, subscribe, like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, homies.